to Knitting with Metal. Tonight we are going to be continuing on the candle holder, but as we do with all the lives, we're going to start by inviting everyone. So let us invite. Let a whole bunch of people get on here. Let me know if, because I know that there was a whole bunch of people that weren't even getting notified that I started a live until after, like, it was already done. So let me know if that keeps happening. I know that I try to invite as many people as possible, but again, I don't know exactly who's online or whether or not you still get notified. So let us get a few here. Alright. Now, let me see on my other phone. Back to Knitting with Metal. Tonight we are going to be, I don't know exactly. Nope. Let's, turn me down. Let me see here. Alright, I'm going to share where copy link, there we go. And then we're going to share to a few places. Let's get me out of here. Groups. Hello, everyone. Join my Knitting with Metal live. Copy. Post. All right. Post. Just trying to send to as many groups as possible. Excellent. And then also Twitter, possibly. Who knows? Hello, everyone. I'm literally just trying to invite everyone that I can, and then we'll get started. Facebook. Alright, cool. Now, I noticed. Hello. Chats. noticed that someone on my other phone, yep, it did. Rare time I got notified. Yeah. I don't understand why it doesn't, but sometimes it just doesn't. So, tonight, again, hello and welcome to Knitting with Metal. Tonight we are continuing on our candlestick holder, or tea candle holder. We are continuing. I believe I'm planning on putting more of these scales on, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, let's get that down here. No, further back. Yes, okay, cool. So, I call this Knitting with Metal because, of course, knitting takes an awfully long time, and so does chainmail. So, I figured, hey, you're knitting with metal. We are continuing on this project. I am needing to make possibly more of these, and also do semicircles. I want to do like 4 semicircles coming out, so that it kind of looks like a flower. Gonna need a restock soon. I think once this project is done, I think the next episode, once this project is done, is going to be me doing closing single rings, just so then future episodes will have them, and it will make some projects a little bit easier. So we are going to continue on the 2-in-1 pattern. 2-in-1 pattern to make the semicircles. I set up the leaves somewhat so that I kind of have a reference of where I want these semicircles. I don't even know if I can do semicircles, but we're going to see. So how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully good. As you can see, I am back home. I did do a post about, like, how I have a lot of bags, because mobile jewelry studios are not, they're just very inefficient. But I gotta use what I have, right? So this is going through these two, like that. So this one should go through this one and this one, right? See, okay. I'm going to start off with 3 of those, and then hopefully bringing them out, like lowering each one, will make a petal kind of shape, hopefully. So it's going to be 4th of July soon. That's exciting. Although I think things are still not going to be opening. Like, I think there was one place that I read that wasn't going to be open by July, and they normally do a fireworks show, so. Maybe I should do 4. Because that's only coming out to here, and I want it to be a little bit larger than these so that it envelops them. I still haven't checked how many episodes I've been working on this for, but it's been a decent amount of time. That is for sure. I mean, this is episode 20 now, so that's 20 weeks of doing lives. It's pretty decent, I think. Trying to centerize myself. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a good weekend. I've got some work I gotta do because I procrastinate. So basically after this I'm gonna be working on my ring. All that needs to go into it is the stones, and to make the copper green. So that's a okay amount to do for a single episode, I think. And then we're off to the next project for my Pendragon's Twisted Metals episodes, which I think is going to be a necklace, but we'll see. So these are 1 and 2's pattern, so 2 closed, 1 open, and then I put that 1 open through 2 others. Okay. So if I expand that, I wanted to start this night off earlier, just because lately I've been doing like 9, 10 o'clock, and you know, after it I'm just beat. So I was trying to get this episode up a little bit early, so 6:30. I think that's a lot earlier than 8:30, 9 o'clock. But it's always hard to try to keep a decent schedule for these lives, just because with my job, I don't know what I'm going to be doing day to day, so. So I started doing a one-in-one. I got the somewhat leaf shape out to about where these are. So now I'm doing one-in-one. So I'm continuing to put them through the twos, and then once those ones are set up, then I'm gonna do just a set of one going across, and I think that should bring it to a point. And if you're just joining, hello, welcome. There's a lot of shuffling around today. That's okay. That number keeps going up and down, up and down. But this is, of course, knitting with metal, and we are continuing on this candlestick holder, like tea candle holder. You know, the tea candles, those little squat candles. The good thing about this is that it's heat resistant, so if you get any wax on it, or even if you just take an actual candlestick and just melt it onto it, you can reclaim the wax just by putting this on the stove top or whatever. You can reclaim the wax that way. So if you're into like making your own candles, or you know, that kind of stuff, then I think this would be really cool addition to your candles, especially if it's like floral. Because like I said, I think I'm trying to get this to look like it's a flower. Whew. We dropped. That's alright though. People got stuff to do. But we are almost done with this project. Probably another, I would say, like 2-3 episodes, depending on how far we get tonight, because I want like at least 4 petals of the chainmail, and then I'll figure out how much I want with the scale mail. So the scales. So Hello, everyone. Like I said, I hope that everyone's having a good night. Fireworky, hopefully. Although I heard that there was like a whole bunch of fireworks happening like consistently, and now everyone's all sick of them. I don't know how true that is. I know that at my house they've been pretty consistent with setting off random fireworks. So hopefully it's not too annoying. Sure, it's all in good fun. Come on. But yeah, I definitely think that this is going to be at least another couple of episodes. Just because it's a decent amount of links. I mean, I've gone through about, I would say, the 6-in-1. That was at least 6 inches of material. And then the circle, the full circle. And now I'm doing these half circles. Hopefully, at least. That's at least what I hope they look like. So far, I'm not sure yet. Come on, move. I think that looks like a pedal, right? Maybe. I might just be crazy. So I just finished setting the 1-in-1s up, so now I'm gonna start tapering it off with singles. Oh no, I dropped it. That happens a lot. There we go. So now I'm just nabbing these with singles just to like close it off and taper it off. And lengthen it a little bit more. Why does that feel like it's not how it's supposed to be? Oh no, did I miss a link? No. Okay. No. It fixed itself. It fixed itself, everyone. Hello, Connor. This thing's actually getting pretty hefty. I think once I'm done with it, I want to weigh it. I think that'll be fun. if anyone wants to chit-chat in the chat, they're free to do so. If you're seeing this after the fact, you can still do so. I just won't respond, of course. Or you can put down whatever in the comments once this is on YouTube's. Oh, get on it. Okay, nope, stop. I do not want to be flagged. Ah, I caught it. There we go. So yeah, tonight we are, of course, doing this, and then right after, I think I'm going to be doing my actual recording for my channel, and then going to bed most likely, because I am beat. This week was pretty rough. How have the like how many people have actually seen any of my promotions? Just wondering, because I've been trying to keep it somewhat consistent, somewhat like everyday type thing, just so then, you know, I can catch the eye of more people. I am absolutely the worst when it comes to self-promoting. Because I either forget to, or honestly, most of the time, I don't really have anything to say. Just because I only work on my projects once a week-ish, maybe even twice a week, depending on how much I have to do. So I don't really have a lot of like posts to post, if that makes any sense. But I mean, like today, I just decided to take a picture of my bags, just to be like, hey, this is how I move everything around. I thought that was kind of interesting, but what do you guys think? I see your promotions on my page often. Well, of course you do. You're my wife, so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it tells, like, because there's friends, okay, and then there's following. Apparently, you can follow people. I didn't know that. But yeah, apparently you can follow people, as well as, well, instead of, so it's instead of, you know, being friends, you can just follow that person. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Could I do another? It is so hard to show chainmail up in the air. So I've got that. I'm thinking of doing another row of ones just to make it a little bit longer, because right now it's just about here. Maybe one more row of ones, and then we'll get to the next pedal. I think this is coming out very nice. I am very glad that there are definite, like, that there is just a definite, like, fluctuation of people coming in and out. Although some people would say that, oh no, that just means that you're boring. Could be. Very, very well could be. But I like seeing the numbers fluctuate because of the fact that, you know, that just means that either that person's new, potentially. And I always love new people. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. New people are the best. I love how chainmail jingles. Not jiggles. Chainmail doesn't jiggle. Jingles. Jingle! I tried making a a bikini top out of the scales. I'm still working on it. That was at least 6 years ago. I was working on it, and then I've just lost motivation of trying to do it. Part of that is because when I first was doing it, I accidentally made two left sides. So that was great. So I needed to undo an entire scale thing because I basically copied the first one that I was doing. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wing this and just start doing it. And that I got it, but what I needed to do was reverse it, sort of. So weird type of, you know, because one side, you know, you do like a kind of like a circular triangle. So you need to do a circular triangle, but you need to have it going the other direction so that it comes around. And that did not happen. But I got that fixed. But I've kind of I lost interest in it. Just because I wanted to start doing my jewelry work. Okay. So, this is the leaf so far. I think that looks pretty good. It is a little bit longer than these, so I think that works. Did anyone count how many I did? Because I didn't. No. Okay, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Is that it? Right? Because it's these. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, which counts to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool. So I want it coming off the other end somewhat symmetrically. Do I count? I don't want to count. That might work. This one? Maybe? Yeah, close enough, I guess. Yeah, that definitely looks good. Alright, so now we are going to be, starting on the next one. So, hopefully everyone's enjoying this. Again, I decided to start doing these just to supplement my YouTube channel with extra videos, basically. And seeing how I can kind of do these fairly easily without any editing, because I don't really need to edit these because they're live. You know, they came out, and that's how I started doing these. So that's 2. Chainmail is fairly easy. All you really need to know is the patterns. So as long as you can find the pattern, which just go online, then you have whatever you want to make, basically. You don't have to. You don't have to freestyle it like I am. This is just a pet project that I've been thinking of, and I'm glad that it's actually working. Because, like I said, after the circle and the 6-in-1 pattern at the top there, all of this is just me winging it. I have no pattern, no numbers, nothing like that. So I am hoping that this works out. I definitely think I need to restock my red bag of rings. 1, 2, right? 2, 3. So right now I'm basically just copying what I did on this side, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles there, and those each have doubles. And then, did I do another set of doubles? Or did that just turn into the ones? Did I do a second? Wait. One, two, three. We'll see. So I decided, because the last time I did my live here, which might have been last week, I'm not entirely sure, I think it was, I'm not normally home on Wednesdays, so this is an odd day for me, but, last time, I didn't have anything in the back here, so, like, you could see, like, my old unfinished basement, and I was like, okay, this time I'm going to have drapery. So, because I don't think that you all want to look at my oil tank, my crusty old oil tank. You don't want to see that. I know I didn't want to see that, and I was facing away from it. Here, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, so that means this one should be the last one. And it looks like I'm going to get done with 2 petals each hour. That's what it looks like for time-wise. So that's kind of nifty. So if I do 4 petals, that means next episode is going to be petals, and then, so that's next week. So the week after, I should be finishing up on this project. I don't know what I'm doing next, though. Like, I have what I'm doing, like, what I'm planning on doing. I have what I'm planning on doing, next week for my jewelry, but I don't know what I'm gonna do next week for my, well, not next week, but once this project's finished, I don't know what I'm doing next. So far, we have one leaf. It's really hard to show when it's not flat. We have one leaf. We're working on the other side leaf. And I think that's going to finish us for the episode once that's done. Alright. Did I do 2 sets of 2? That is the question. I think I might have. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Is this the 1 or the 2? I think that's the 1. So I just went right into the 1s? Okay. Okay, I guess I can do that. If you're just joining, again, this is Knitting with Metal. It is a chainmail kind of do it with me kind of thing. I don't think I ever said what kind of, like, what width these wires are. That's because I don't know. Not entirely sure how big these wires are. But, oh, I dropped one. But I can find out later. I might just measure them, and then if people wanted to, they could kind of do like a, what is it, Bob Ross type thing. Hello. But with chainmail. I think that'd be kind of cool. I am no Bob Ross, but, you know. I liked him. He was alright. Not much of a painter. But I do not draw well. It's really funny, because I don't draw well, but I can take one of my drawings, sketch out the drawing, and then if I'm making it into something, into like something from like metal or something like that, it completely changes from what it is on the page to what I'm actually working on. So I guess it's a weird visualization, maybe. But I do not draw very well. Some of my cousins do. They draw pretty well. But, I do not. So, no, I am no Bob Ross. And I don't have that nice soothing voice either. But, yeah, I'll definitely measure these out and, oh, wait, no, get off. And, let you guys know, what, I didn't put a ring on this one. I almost put it on. I'll let you guys know what size this stuff is so that you guys can kind of follow along if you wanted. But I know that some people do actual knitting while they watch this. You know, other people are doing other things while they watch, and that's A-okay. I just try to be entertaining. At least as entertaining as I can be. Rocks aren't very entertaining. What are you talking about? Rocks are very entertaining. Rocks are fun. Especially when you dig them up. Paleontology for the win! Those are bones, not rocks. Well, technically they're rocks. Because they're rocks, but they're molded. Molded rocks. Yeah. What I probably should have said was geology for the win! So, right now I'm doing the 1-in-1, going through and knitting each two along the petal, the top of the petal, and then I think the next step is ones, and then that should make an identical petal on the other side, which that's going to be nice, because this project is finally, you know, I mean, it's been taking shape. As soon as I put that circle on the bottom of this piece, once I got this piece in, it really started taking shape. But now it's just it's actually getting to what I imagined, which is really cool, because wait a second. There. Wait. See, now I'm confusing myself. What do we got here? Right? Then I do that one, right? Yeah? See? See. I was just confirming which one I was going to put this on next. Sometimes you lose the pattern, and that's okay, as long as you don't place anything while you lost the pattern. Because if you just place, you can mess it up a lot, and then it's really difficult to find sometimes. Sometimes it's easy. Sometimes you just have to feel. And if you feel like you just go through the chainmail and you move it, you can actually feel where the pattern just doesn't feel right. You feel it kind of kink up and not move like it's supposed to. One more, and then we're going to the just singles, which is literally just me sealing it up, I guess. But these are coming out really nice. I really like it. But for anyone joining in, this is Knitting with Metal, chainmail, doing chainmail stuff. I literally just, for an hour, I just do a project. And I think we've done like 3 full projects so far. This is by far, I think, the longest one. Because the other ones were just doing some bracelets, maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But, yeah, so I just start projects like this. And then show you guys. I think it's just important to just go out and do whatever you can. Get into your workshop. Oh no, I'm doing singles, not one-in-ones. I'm just doing singles, right? Yeah. I think this project is definitely the longest. My ring project on my YouTube channel, that one is actually getting pretty long too. I think. Okay, cool. So I'm getting new pliers. I think this week is going to be the final episode for my my holly ring. Just because I only have all I have to do is all I have to do is put in the stones and then patina the leaf. So, and if you don't know what patina is, it is just making it go green. So, I have a copper leaf that I am going to make green so that it looks more like a leaf. seem to be doing a lot of leaves. I'm doing leaves on this. My ring has a leaf. I think I did a few Tree of Life things as well. So that's cool. That's just something interesting that I just noticed. I apparently do a lot of nature-y things. And in fact, I think the necklace that I'm going to be making, the amulet that I'm going to be making next week, I think, or that I'm starting next week, I think that's leafy as well. So. What time are we at here? Okay. So I'm just gonna finish this up, and then we will show it off and whatnot. So this is gonna go a little bit longer than normal, which that's all right. It's my show. I can do it. I don't know why I said that. Because it's late. That's why I said that. I'm an old man who says that it's late at 8 o'clock. Again, I do not want to get copyright striked. Come on. Don't be doing that stuff, Patrick. Alright, so now we have 2 of these leaves. I'm going to place these down and actually let you guys look at these. I might have to rethink these scales because some of them are not liking the laying down. Why does this one look longer? Why does this one seem longer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Interesting. I wonder. Anyways, let us so this is what we got so far. We got 2 leaves. I think I'm going to do another one over on this side, and another one over on this side, of course. And then maybe fill these up a little bit more, these scales. But, unfortunately, that is going to be all for tonight. I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button. And if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell. And if you already have, put it down in the comments so that I know. I was looking at the analytics for my channel, and there's an awful lot of people that are watching but aren't subscribed. So, calling you guys out. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and have a wonderful evening.